Do sellers need to start rethinking their asking prices? You're definitely going to want to watch this one. July housing data just came out for the entire country. It's always lagged. We never get it until typically the middle or the end of the month. And the big talking point, according to Realtor magazine, is that 45 of the 300 largest cities in the country saw massive price adjustments to the current inventory on the market. And number 5 on the list was Philadelphia. 22% of all the active listings saw a price adjustment in the month of July. So that brings up the question, do sellers need to start rethinking their asking prices when they come to the market? And here's what I know about this data. Oftentimes, and let's just take 2020 and 2021 out of the equation, you will see sellers making adjustments to their asking prices. And then when they get the price right, boom, the market comes, you're getting offers, you're getting interest because buyers are really well informed right now. They're on Zillow, they're on Trulia, they're researching data. In a lot of cases, they know more about the home than their agent does because of the way the market is and how well informed consumers are and how much prep they do before they go look at a home because they're looking at less homes that there is a higher likelihood they're going to purchase. So that is a factor here. What we also know is we've seen that inventory has grown a little bit. It went from a 1 to a 1.2 month supply from the spring up until the end of July. That's a 20% increase. Not a lot of homes, still a 20% increase. And we're seeing that sales are up massively year over year. So there's more homes selling, even though inventory's been very low because there's so much demand coming to the market. And what we're now seeing is that some sellers are clearly overshooting their asking prices. 22% and being the 5th most in the country is a big number. So here's what sellers should be doing if they're planning on coming to the market September, October, November, December, where there's still a lot of demand and still a lot of opportunity to get your home sold. 1, price your home at the most similar sale. Don't add on 5 to 10%. Don't automatically assume you're going to see a huge bump in appreciation because sellers and buyers shouldn't just be considering the sold data. They should be looking at the pending data where the home went under contract because anything that's sold, that's almost 60 days aged. For example, if a home sold on August 30th, it probably went under contract end of June, beginning of July, because most settlements are 45 to 60 days. So there's a little bit of lag on the data. So not only should sellers be pricing it at the last sale, they should also be considering pending sales data to understand where the market's going, not where it was a month or 2 ago. The third thing, so we got pricing it right where the last home sold for, looking at pending data. The third thing sellers should be considering and rethinking is this, that there's segments in the market. People look up to 400,000, then they go up to 425, 450. You get above 5, it kind of goes 5 to 550, 550 to 600. Think about when you've looked for a home and you've talked to an agent or you had a price range. Your price range might have been, hey, I'm looking for $1 million to $1.1 million, or I'm looking between 3 and 350 or 3 and 400. So price your home and position it within those segments of the market. If you're clear the value is going to be in the high 3s, don't go higher than 400. Don't price it at 410 or 420. Price it right at 400 and hit those numbers right on the nose, right on the zeros, because people look up to a certain number. So they look up to 400 and then they look 400 and up. It's the top and the bottom of those segments. So those are the 3 things sellers should be rethinking based on that data. If you're thinking about going to the market, talk to an agent, get an understanding for the pending sales data, and maybe they can find out something that's not public knowledge, like what the pending home actually went for. A lot of times that can happen with knowing the neighbors or having some experience with the home. Maybe they showed the home or wrote an offer on the home. You don't know, and that's where an agent can be really helpful. The law in Pennsylvania says they can't disclose those numbers until it closes. Any sort of data or information you can get, it's going to give you a leg up so you can rethink your asking price and, more importantly, position your home to be the next one to sell. So look at the data, understand what's happening, and talk to a professional. And that's how you're going to win during the last portion of the year. Any questions? You know where to reach me. You're definitely going to want to watch this one.